So the Anne V Graziani Fund, which has been around for 10 years, and so many people ask, what's it about? Well, it's about giving people respite because the first thing to go when you get cancer is they cut out any luxuries in life, your entertainment, your movies, going to see a ball game. And I was blessed to see one last game with my mother against the Pittsburgh Pirates in June of 2016. And I said, God, if I get this one opportunity, I'm going to pay it forward. And 10 years later, we did. And I never actually been to a charity event or really did anything with nonprofits, but I knew that there was a calling for it. And that's what I'm passionate about. I love being able to pay it forward. And it hasn't been paid forward, I guess, but each individual person, each individual family, each individual venue, event is always unique and special to me. And that's why we continue to do what we do at Anne V Graziani Fund. So meeting so many great people that we did, strong, admirable people in both the patient, the caregiver, other people who are doing so many amazing things. I'll never forget, we went to an above and beyond ceremony and they were the Nitwits. It was a bunch of 80-year-old women. And what they did was they knitted blankets for people while they waited for their scat bus or a transportation to get there to keep warm. And these are the people that I'm like, they need to get that story out there. They're so interesting. They're so passionate. And I said, why not start a podcast? And RCG is real, genuine conversations. A little bit out of order, but I do a lot of things out of order. But I'm sure you're going to love it. I know that anything that you see me on either YouTube or Instagram, message me. I would love to get to know all of you. So the RCG 380 show has had 2 episodes so far, and they were both cancer patients. One 11-year-old young man, and another a young mom who has 3 children, each coming from different perspectives and parts of their lives. But they both had strength to have a bonding experience to throw out first pitch, part of the Anne V Graziani night at Duck Stadium, which we're going to have our 7th annual this year. And what it was the family was part of getting on the field. They were part of the actual event itself. They were also partaking in either catching or help throw the pitch. And that's a huge part. It became a thing to look forward to. And so many times with cancer patients, they don't have anything to look forward to except for their next treatment. And by the way, it's not necessarily because they don't want to, it's because they don't feel that great. But this gives that mental respite that a lot of people need and they want. And that's something that we try to provide. And we try to provide outside the box. This all started with a donation in 2016 and where we gave up StubHub gift cards. People go, why'd you give StubHub gift cards? I go, they could pick the event that they want to go to, pick the time they want to go, when they feel best. We had one person go to David Wright's last baseball game. We had another person go see a concert. It varied from so many different places and things. It's about bringing people together. And, in the bigger perspective of things, you can't take anything with you, but you can create memories. And what do we remember about people? How they made us feel. And sometimes when we look at how they made us feel, it's as if they were there again. And now this isn't a make-a-wish. This is about creating the momentum for somebody to get better. But unfortunately, we all do reach that final day. And just to have that memory. My first pitch was with this guy, Ed, tremendous guy, police officer who had been diagnosed with a battle, and he battled for over a year. And he did throw out first pitch, and it was a huge dream of his. His daughter to this day, and it's going to be 10 years in February that we're around, still messages me about it. It's about creating relationships. It's like the RCG 380 show is about creating relationships. Relationships maybe with the guests that we're going to have. They're going to help you grow holistically, mentally, physically, about God, about people who can help maybe grow your finances. This is all about opening up your mind. Society wants you to believe that we're all supposed to think one way because you're this. You're supposed to think this way because you're that. It's okay to piece things together. You're not a puzzle. You're a human being. And that's what you're going to get with real conversations at RC 380.